July 21st, 2022. That was the day that I, Super Beast GN, welcome, posted my first video on this channel. And we did mono red artifacts. Streets of New Capenna was the standard set at the time. It was the newest set. And I was just hardcore into playing Magic the Gathering. And I decided, well, I'm playing so much Magic the Gathering, I'm just going to start a channel. Why not do a channel? Why not post this online for people to enjoy? Why not? And so we did mono red. So we're doing a series, well, at least I hope it's going to be a series, called Standard Throwback, where we take an old standard deck that is no longer in standard, and we take it, the exact same deck list and everything, as it was back in the day, and we take it into Pioneer to see if it still has legs, to see if it can still go with the best of them. Many cards have released since then. There's the power creep is real. Mono red is much stronger now than it was back in the day. Mono red was very susceptible to like Sheldrids or Sholdrids, however you want to pronounce it, Phyrexian Obliterators, Life Gain. It was pretty bad when we started this channel. And then they got a bunch of stuff like stuff that does 5 damage to things, Wishstalker's Frenzy. They got a bunch of cool things that could help red actually get over that hump. So we didn't have them back then, but we are doing the same deck list that we did back all the way back in our very, 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 very first video. I figured if we're going to do a throwback series, we're going to start with the first one. And then after that, who knows what we're going to do. But we have a lot of mono red stuff that came from, we got the Dueling Rapier here, that I believe that was in Adventures in the Forgotten Realm. I think that was in the standard when we started this channel. That's been so long. We have Experimental Synthesizer. Here's a cool one from Streets of New Capenna, Goldhound. So the Experimental Synthesizer we have a 1 of. When the artifact enters or leaves the battlefield, exile the top card of your library until the end of turn. You may play that card. So we're going to want this to find lands, maybe other 1-drops and stuff. Can also make a 2/2. Pretty good stuff. But it's not the whole thing, so we only have 1. Goldhound is significant because it has First Strike Menace. It is a 1/1 for 1. It can add mana. We only have 20 lands in the deck, so we're running real low, as you do in a mono red deck. The Rabbit Battery, 1/1 for 1. I used to love these reconfigure equipment creatures. I thought they were just so cool. Equipment creature, equipment creature gets +1/+1 and has haste. It has haste, so that's important. We have a Reinforced Ronin. It has haste. This goes back to your hand at the end of the turn. You can also discard it to draw a card, a little channeling action. Little Voltage Surge. We were playing pretty much almost all artifacts in the deck, so Voltage Surge is pretty good. We get to sacrifice an artifact. We can do 4 damage to something. That was pretty cool. 2 Eater of Virtues, and that is why the keywords are so kind of like important, Whenever the equipped creature dies, exile it. Equipped creature gets +2/+0. As long as a card exiled with Eater of Virtue has flying, equipped creature has flying. The same is true for First Strike, Double Strike, Death Touch, Haste, Hexproof, Indestructible, Lifelink, Menace, Protection, Reach, Trample, and Vigilance. So everything in our deck that has a keyword, except for the ward, is going to be etched onto this thing for whatever creature gets it next. We have Iron Apprentice, 1/1. It's a 0/0 for 1. Enters with a +1/+1 counter. We get to put that counter on something else when it dies. We have Abrade. You know what Abrade does. We love Abrade. Dragonspark Reactor. Whenever this artifact or another artifact you control enters, put a charge counter on it. 4 mana. Sacrifice this artifact. It deals damage equal to the number of charge counters on it to target player and that much to up to 1 target creature. So we can essentially, if we play enough artifacts, we can just destroy our opponent with this. And we do have the Reinforced Ronins, which come back to our hand. So we're always, if we have these, we're always going to have an artifact to cast and to enter the battlefield. Same thing with the Patchwork Automaton. Whenever you cast an artifact spell, put a +1/+1 counter on this creature. It's got Ward 2. This was really cool back in the day. I used to love this one. So, of course, it was going to be in my first deck on the channel. Lizard Blades is a great... Oh, I love Lizard Blades so much. I actually loved every card in this deck. It's a trip down memory lane. It's a 1/1 for 2. It's got Double Strike, and you can equip it to something for 2. and that thing gets double strike. So if if the Eater of Virtue's on this and it dies, everything is going to get double strike. So the idea is get something with haste and double strike, put it on some, put the Virtue on something, and then make your opponent die. We have a Trash-Bot, and I think at the time what I was thinking with this one, and this is like an unplayed card, but I was thinking, well, I have a bunch of artifacts. If for some reason there's a board wipe, if for some reason all my artifacts die, well, then we put the Trash-Bot into play, and it's a huge, huge trampler. And then if we can, it doesn't actually work well with the Eater of Virtue, but it's just kind of like a kind of like a fail safe, you know. It's like, oh, you killed all my creatures, now it's going to be a big boy, and you can block it, but it's got trample. So I think that's what I was thinking with this one. I still like it; it's still cool, but it's kind of a non-bo with some of the things in the deck, like the Eater of Virtue. We have the Thundering Raijus, which I thought this thing was going to be insane, but it just wasn't. Thundering Raiju, a 2 and 2 in double red, haste 3/3. Whenever this creature attacks, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. Then this creature deals X damage to each opponent, where X is the number of modified creatures you control other than this creature. And modifications are +1/+1 counters, equipments, and auras. Or any counters, actually. And equipments and auras. And we have a lot of equipments. We have a bunch of equipments, actually. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 equipments. I mean, 4, but there's a lot of them. And then we have the Ironhoof Boar, which I really liked at the time. I actually, there was a time where I was like, I'm putting this in my my Pummeler deck, but it's a 6 mana 5/4 with trample and haste. What I really like about it is its channel ability. It's discard this card. Target creature gets +3/+1 and gains trample until the end of turn. Just a good way to give my double strikers trample, or just give stuff trample, get the extra damage through. And it's hard to counter it because it is not a cast trigger. It's not a cast. It's a channel ability. It's an ability from a creature. So we discard it. The opponent has to have exactly something that counters an ability, so to stop it. So we can do that, or they can just kill the creature it's targeting. That's that's a thing you can do too. And then we have 20 lands, 19 mountains, and 1 Sokenzan, Crucible of Defiance. This is just more 1/1 tokens that have haste. Really do like that because just extra stuff that we can equip stuff to, because we do need creatures for the equips. But I mean, like, look, we were in our infancy at the time. We were still doing some jank, apparently, because I don't think anybody was really playing this at the time. Or at least a lot of the cards that we were playing in this deck, I definitely don't think anyone was playing the Runaway Trash-Bot when SNC was out. So, Streets of New Capenna, sorry for harsh abbreviations. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anyone play the Runaway Trash-Bot, so... and I'm surprised I did, because, I don't know, it's a 0/4. It doesn't really do much. But, I mean, when you equip something to it, it does become something. So, that's something, I guess. I don't know, something. A lot of somethings there. But yeah, that's pretty much the deck. So, yeah, we're going to try it out in Pioneer. Old standard deck, old Streets of New Capenna standard deck. See how it does in the Pioneer world, and, throw it back a little bit, just have some fun. Take a blast from the past, and just enjoy ourselves here. Before we get into it, hit that like button, subscribe, all that good stuff. Really helps the channel out. Y'all been liking and subscribing for 3 years now, so almost 4 years. So you did it back then. Let's do it today. All right, let's get into the games and see how Mono Red Artifacts does in Pioneer. Opponent goes first. Okay, this is 1 mana. Okay, all right. Everything that okay, we can keep this. We can keep this. I think we wait, though, to play anything, right? Alright, we can play this, and then it dies. But then we play the Patchwork. This is why I didn't want to play this, because I wanted to save it for this. Okay, Fatal Push, that's fine. They're just going to hold up a counter spell. Okay. Go ahead and Patchwork. Patchwork Automaton. Do 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 do. What are you doing, Baba Booey? Whenever you cast, so it gets the counter even if it gets countered. Ward 2. They could Fatal Push it. Takes them their whole turn, though. Alright. Now they have the Fatal Push. Okay. And attack you for 3. It's a mill deck. They're definitely doing the things that make us mill. Okay, I guess we got it. The mill deck does not win against us. Opponent goes first. I think we want to mulligan until we get like 2 lands. So mulligan. That works. Yeah. Yeah, we definitely want at least 2 lands in the hand. We can play on 2 lands. It's hard to play on 1. We get the Goldhound, that's fine, but like it doesn't stay, so it's like a one-time thing. We have it just in case. Okay, well. Play the Lizard Blades. Does it get countered? That's the question. Alright, please don't counter me. Alright, cool. This gets trampled. Okay. There you go. 6 damage. And then we also have trample, so if they play a blocker, right? So we just attack here. Then next turn we can Ironhoof. They didn't have anything there. Okay. Maybe we could have won. Alrighty. What do you got? I think we're gonna just attempt to equip. They're gonna kill it. Okay. Whatever. Maybe I should have just attacked. Oh, if we flood out and we get one more land, we get to play this for its full price here. Never thought we'd do that. Alright, might as well try. It's a boar. How much more counters can they have? How much more stuff can they have to stop my stuff? Is it all removal and counters? Down to 3. Alright, well, we got it. I don't know what the hell was going on, but we got it. You go first. Alright. I think we're going to Rabbit Battery here. No, you know what? Let's Reinforce Ronin. Okay, we got you for 2. We Synthesizer. Lunarch Veteran, alright. Alright, let's Synthesizer, see what we get. Okay. And then attack you. Orzhov. Alright, they're going to gain some life here. Oh my god. It's gonna die, so we might as well do this. It doesn't matter. And then hit him for 1. That can come in. Whew. A lot of 1-drops in this deck. So we can Experimental Synthesizer. Another Lunark. It's all Lunarks from here on out. Alright, let's do this. Submit 0, we got it. Attack. There you go. Lot of swamps. A lot of Bloomburrow swamps. Really? To your hand, huh? Alright. Got Vigilance. Alright. They're going to say no to that. They block. See what they do. Life gain's very hard, and especially in this era of mono red. Life gain was very hard for mono red to do anything. Looks like they're all just 1-drops and 2-drops, though. Can't really attack. So let's go ahead and cycle this. Ooh, that's so good. That's not good. We're going to attack. They're down to 12. All right. We can still flash in this Duelist Rapier. Luminous Phantom, sure. They're going to gain 2 life, sure. Okay. Let's reconfigure. Now, if we find a boar, we are going to get there. Okay. Ellis Ilcor is good, but we can't... We can get through still. Sure. Alright. Do they block with the Ilcor? Okay. Alrighty, what do we got here? What are we doing? Luminous Phantom, sure. They gain a life. They're gonna hit us, sure. Let's go ahead and reconfigure. Attach to target creature you control. Let's attach. So 12, it's just outside the realm of killing him. This is Lizard Blades, so we can still block. And now we wait and see what happens here. Oh, double white. Okay, what are we doing? Okay. Alright. They kind of have to block this. They don't gain any life here. Wait. Target a player. I don't need to do it yet. They gain 2 life here. 3. Equal to its mana value, so it becomes a 3/3. Voice of the Blessed. We might have to kill that. Alright, they're back at 7. They're really going in with those Luminous Phantoms here. Alright. Alright, that's gone. This gets exiled, though, so it doesn't get any triggers. They get the triggers, that's fine. But this doesn't, so we don't lose any more life. Shieldred. Alright. Alright, let's destroy this. Okay, that goes away. Again. Alrighty, they're running out of stuff. They can't really block this with the Sheldred. Liaison. Oh no. We might be dead. Oh, we're dead. They've had the fatal push forever? Okay. Okay, so that wait, how'd that get exiled? Oh, this exiles? Reconfigure. We're going to do this. And then we're dead. We're dead. No matter how we, yeah, they just found the Sheldred. Unattach. We have a blocker. They hit us for 3. Even if they just hit us for 1, the Sheldred kills us. So, good game, opponent. Good game. Yeah. All right. Good game, my friend. You go first. We have 2 mana in our hand. That's pretty good. I think we do Rabbit Battery and attack. Then I think we do Eater of Virtue and boom. Eater of Virtue was like one of my favorite, like, I don't know if it's one of my favorite cards, but it was one of my favorite designs. Just because of, like, just the way it is. I mean, it's just like, it gets the keyword. That's pretty cool. Okay. Let's give it +1. So next turn, I mean, it gets haste, but it doesn't matter. Please don't kill it before it's on there. I want to get double strike to everything. Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just go all in. So everything, now if this dies, everything gets double strike. Eater of Virtue is so cool when it works. Why are we going against someone who can gold? That's weird. Okay, well. I'm gonna do this every turn. Oh, well, never mind. Every turn is just this turn, because you lose. Good game. Cool. Eater of Virtue win. Rare. Opponent goes first. The voltage surges in our hand kind of sucks when we have no creatures. Like, just, I don't know, just nothing to sacrifice. I think we play the Reinforced Ronin on turn 1, and then Iron Apprentice and Goldhound on 2. Alright, we kill this. It's leaving the field anyway, so if they want to kill it, they can. Okay. Howlomerk Siege. Alright, so let's do this and this. Cultivate, okay. well, we can go for this. First strike. Alright. Now we can Voltage Surge the Iron Apprentice. Or we can Voltage Surge something and sacrifice the Iron Apprentice if we need to. But we don't need to sacrifice it, do we? So I'm not gonna do that. Submit 0. We can't block it, but we're turning stuff sideways anyways. All right. Okay. They have menace. This has menace though. So we deal 3 damage. And we win it! Yay! You go first. Alright. We got the rabbit battery. I think that's good. And everything, if everything dies, the Trash-Bot gets bigger. So, pretty good stuff. We synthesizer. Hopefully we don't get a 2-drop here. Momo. Well then I think in that case, synthesize anyways. That's upsetting. No. Oop. I do want to play it. I don't want to sacrifice it though. Yeah, that Momo, that's costing 1 less is not great. No to that. Exile. I don't like that. Please don't exile my stuff. Alright, well. Attack. This is going to ensure everything has haste. Trash-Bot not getting stronger today, apparently. Let's see. Do this. And this. Say go. So now we can kill one of these if we need to, once we get 4 mana. I don't have high hopes here. Oh, man, that's cool. That's great. Just more of that. Oh, we can do this. We get a 2/2. Ghost Vacuum, alright. You're exiling everything, so I guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Alrighty. That was not what I wanted to see. I was hoping for a land, but we can play the rabbit battery. Third one, they just have all the same cards. Like they just had like every single of the same card. That's weird. Alright, I guess we're dead. Because there's nothing we can do about this board. We don't have board wipes in the deck. Oh, of course. I mean, if they don't kill it, it's a blocker. I wish it had first strike. That'd be nice. But our first strike things are kind of not here. Alrighty. Last card in your hand. What is it, my friend? What is it? Oh, another one. Yay. Awesome. That's so cool, dude. Yeah, buddy. Kill that. Yep. Doesn't matter. Good game. You go first. Awesome. We have a Reinforced Ronin. We get to attack first. We get to play the Patchwork next turn. All good. All right. Kamigawa. Vicious Rumors. All right. Okay. Patchwork Automaton. Ooh. Ooh. Let's do a little attacking. All right. The mono. Oh, the blue-black deck. Is it mill? It might be mill. Okay. Fine. And we play that. And then we attack for 1 billion. And now there's lethal on board, so they have to take care of the board. Which means if they make us discard anything, it's kind of bad for them. I don't think Damnation's in Pioneer. If it is, Sag. I don't think it is. Torment of Scarabs. Okay. Yeah, we got it. Good game. You go first. Alright. Let's Reinforce Ronin on their face. This comes back. Alright. Alright, so let's Lizard Blades. We have a double striker. Pretty good. We can play the Iron Apprentice. And then attach the Lizard Blades to it. Which makes the Lizard Blades safe. So if they board wipe or anything, like, we get our Lizard Blades back. Pretty good. Alright. Mm-hmm. Play that. This comes back. They're gonna gain some life. Sad. Deal damage. Prevent one of that damage. Huh. Okay. This doesn't do any damage. Well, it does 1 damage. So let's... Hold on. Let's sacrifice. Do I want to sacrifice? Oh, hold on. Cancel. Let's do that. No. We have to do 5 to... Yeah, we have to do 5. Cosmo Elixir. Alright. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go here. Eventually, it's going to get so big that they're going to have to wipe the field. Omen of the Seas. Chicken of the Seas. Okay. Another one. All right. So what happens if we... Let's reconfigure onto this. And then let's play this. So we're going to get one... So this is going to be 8, 9, 10. And if they want to wipe the field, we get our stuff back. So I think we got it. I'm not going to say we won yet, but... Alright, I guess we won. Good game, my friend. I feel like for a throwback deck, we do have to jump in with some final thoughts on the deck. Yeah, I mean, like, it has been outclassed. It is, like I said, there's just a lot of, like, it doesn't really do well against a lot of creatures because there's no board wipes in it. I don't think I was really on my board wipe kick when we made this deck, so there are cool ways to upgrade this deck. I would assume, I definitely, by now, there's definitely a lot of ways to upgrade this deck. So maybe we'll do like an upgrade on it and try it again at some point. But I love just going back to the past and playing decks that I've played in the past and trying to see how they do, you know, post rotation, the set rotation, you know, because I think how many times has Standard rotated since this came out, since 2022, July 2022, probably like once or twice. I know they extended Standard at one point. Maybe one, I would say once, but it could be twice. My brain is mush, but I had a lot of fun playing this. Like I said, it is kind of weak to certain things, but it was fun to play it again. Let me know what your favorite deck that I've played on the channel has been. I'd love to hear from you, and maybe we'll do a throwback on it. But thank you so much. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe once again, and we will see you next time. Peace out, and have an absolutely wonderful day.